This is Microsoft, no it's not. This is Adobe Photoshop, Classroom in a Book, Lesson 5. Lesson 5, and you'll have to open some files first. So the first thing, go to the shared drive. We go here a lot. And then located down below, it'll say Photoshop Lessons in a Book. Double click that. We're going to do Lesson 5, the garden scene. And on this one, let's open the start one. This is what it looks like to start with. This is the setup of the start. You'll notice in the palette on the right-hand side, there's the background scene. There's the doorway. I can bring the doorway visible like that. And there's also a statue right there. So making those visible, that's what it looks like. We're going to take those items and do some stuff with it. Also, if you were to open the end, here's where our target is at the very end of this. When we get totally done, we need it to look like this. So you can tell we're going to add a text layer on the right. We're going to do something with the statue. There's the door that we're going to add, and there's the doorway. And it looks like we're going to put a gradient in here also. And those are the things that we're going to do. Our goal is to make it look like this. I'm going to close that end one. I think I'll just minimize the end one. They'll have it available for us to look at periodically. So hopefully you've got the right files open and are ready to roll. And it looks like we're also going to have to open up the door. So if you will go File, Open, and open the door as well. Now when this opens, the door is on its own layer, if you notice that. And we're going to try to get the door from its own little area to the other area. And on the Layers palette, I'm going to duplicate it. I always like to duplicate just in case there's a problem. I'm going to duplicate it and bring it down. And then at this point, I can go click with the black arrow and drag it over to this. And we've got a door. Door is in there. And you'll see right here, it says Layer 1 Copy. Double click that and write the word door. So we've done a little bit of work at this point. Always a good idea to save your work. Currently it's 05 start, but we don't want to overwrite our original files. So if you'll put it in your Photoshop folder, that's the best place to put it. So I'm going to go File, Save As, and then I'm going to navigate to my documents and find Photoshop stuff or wherever you put things. And that's going to be the best spot for you to put it. And make sure down here that it's going to be a Photoshop document. And that way we'll just add to that a little bit at a time. Go ahead and do that right now. So now we have the door brought over, and we'd like to get rid of that white. Now one option is to use the magic wand, which you're probably good at already, but it's always good to learn some new tools. This eraser tool has 3 options in it, and we like to do the magic eraser. Little flash cube there kind of tells you that's the one you want. And it's much like it. I'm going to go to the white zone. It works on solid colors pretty well. So I'm going to go to any of the white zones. I'm going to click on it, and away goes the white, just like that. Now I'd like the door to be moved up. So I go to the black arrow. I'm going to push the door up in the Layers palette to the top so that's now in front of the doorway. And I'm going to slide the door over a little bit. And it looks like it would be a perfect fit if, well, not quite. So I might have to change the size of that door. But I'm going to put it over here a little bit. Looks fine right there. And then I'm going to make the door have some opacity or transparency so that you can see through that. And on the Layers palette, right up in the upper right hand corner, it says the word opacity at 100%. The door layer is selected. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to drag that down to about 50%. Notice how you can see through the door. And I think I'm going to slide it back up to about somewhere between 70 and 80%. So I can kind of still see through that door. That's kind of the idea on this, and have a little opacity using the slider dials. Hope that makes sense.